All right, this is the first time that I'm going to be recording a practice game for the Solo Champions League. It's because I'm just so excited to get to play Iron Man again and against Drang, who he actually just honestly manhandles. He does not have any problem whatsoever with Drang. Um, and so to that note, I'm actually going to be I'm going to be trying Expert 2 Standard 2, which both came out with the hood pack. So if you're worried about spoilers and you don't want to see anything about those cards, then you should X away now. Um, I played a few times on normal expert and just completely obliterated him in 6 turns with clean boards. Now a lot of people are winning with 3 or 4 turns, on other heroes, and that's fine. Um, I could see that, but I love me some Iron Man, and it's just the amount of control you have over the board with him is just addictive. So. Um, I whipped up this round is an aggression round, so you have to use aggression, and this is the less popular or whatever, like less used, less winningest combinations, and so Iron Man with aggression doesn't have a ton of innate synergies. So I built a mostly basic deck that incorporates, like 7 aggression cards. So usually it flips what you usually do, right? You usually go, 15, 16 plus aspect cards, and then the rest, 8, 9 basic. This time I had mostly basic and had a few aggression cards. Just because he works really well. There's a lot more good energy resources in basic, and he doesn't need aggression events. In this particular situation, the modular is Goblin Gimmicks, which doesn't have any minions. So there's only 2 minions in the entire deck, um, which are just the 2 Badoon Engineers from Drang. So yeah, I'm gonna give Standard 2 Expert 2 a try. I did just play like a really quick practice one, and the one time that I flipped down to Alter Ego when Drang the second form was at 2 HP, I flipped down to Alter Ego with 0 threat on this scheme and got schemed out of both schemes, all in the same turn. So, and that was even with like an emergency in my hand, and it was just like, yikes. Um, but it happens, I suppose. And this is Iron Man, but I needed to flip because I just had no defense. So there's a lot of indirect damage coming out here from the situation with this, and then Goblin Gimmicks has the 2 pumpkin bombs in here. So my idea is to spit out beefy allies to soak those up. I'm not sure how much they'll be able to do that this time with Expert 2 and all that. They might be needed to actually take hits with all of the surging and everything that happens. So let's get to it. Let's Iron Man it up. So draw my 6, and we get an armor. Tower's nice originally. I don't know, it's kind of slow actually. I would like it on my second turn usually. Getting rid of all these allies. Sorry guys, I'm Iron Man. This is what I do. That's good. All right, let's use our ability, Futurist. Nice. Now, one thing I've been getting is actually these 2 in the opening hand, which is really nice. Like, the Power in All of Us plus this is just beautiful for start, because, yeah. That said, let's just grab the rocket boots like I'm supposed to, and let's see how much of this we can actually play this turn. We'll get the boots down, because we know for sure we'll get it down. We will, and then we will use these 3 to get down the armor. So now I'm already up to, I need 1 more HP, and then I'm up to my max HP without additional upgrades. Nice thing about the Milano is that it's let's see, it's not a hero action. It's just a first player action, so I don't even need to flip up, right? So I can just Milano this away. If he gets a scheme, right, if he does advance, he will still flip it. There's nothing really I can do about that, because I am playing Iron Man. So draw 5 cards, ready up. Oof, man, there's all my tech. Not that I'm complaining. Oh yeah, that was 1. So 1, 1, 2, 1 from the end of the phase. And then since he schemes, so he's going to scheme for 2 plus boost. Shuffle one more time. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since he schemed, he resolves the charge up ability. And now I get my encounter card, which is Intimidation. Spend 2 resources or give the villain a face down boost. Giving him a boost is actually really scary with these new sets. But I also need resources, so you're just gonna have to get in a face down boost. So got my work cut out for me, but I got an arc reactor, and yeah. All right, so let's use Futurist. Nice. Definitely gonna take that energy, even though I love Brawn. The arc reactor out. I can probably, can I get out? I can get out the boots and the boots and Spider-Man at the expense of the gauntlets. With that face down boost, I'm really worried about. Um, yeah, I'm really worried about things. I may nix. I was about to say I may nix the boots, but then I wouldn't be able to get any tech out. So essentially, I'm just nixing the gauntlets this first time through. Eh, with Iron Man, that's not the end of the world. I think it's just too valuable to get these boots out. Um, Also, the combat training is in here because he readies up a lot and he controls the threat so well, especially with the Milano, that I actually end up doing 2, 4 damage every round with combat training if I get it up. Just kind of a nice little added bonus. So we'll give us the HP there. Oh wait, where did my math go wrong? 1, 2. Right. So I can't actually get both of those up. Alternately, I could if I use the Milano as a resource and I just let this sit at 2 threat. It'll be up to 4, so a scheme guarantees that it goes over. Alternately, I could just thwart with Spider-Man when he comes out, right? Like, no big deal. So I think I am probably still going to do that. So we'll do the boots, get us up to that sweet, was it 9 plus 6 is 15, 16, 17, up sweet, up to 17. Then we will Milano, sorry, gauntlets, and get out Spoodermoon. And then we will flip up, thwart for 2, ready up, thwart for 2. What Spider-Man do I want? And I can thwart the rest of that scheme. And that's literally all I did, or I can risk it. If I don't risk it, I mean, if he schemes, it's 2, from 2, he would need as a boost of 4, which is not impossible with the standard 2 expert 2, but it's also not incredibly likely. So I am going to actually just thwart with Spider-Man, just to keep this slightly under control here. Ready up, I've got 4 pieces of tech, so I get 5, hand size of 5. There's power gauntlets, and, well, I can get both these out. And I can take 1 hit from Drang when he's not extra boosted, so, what was this doing here? I don't know what this is doing here. Yep, no idea. Alright. So this goes 1, 2, 1. He's going to attack for 3, 4, plus 2 boosts. Spider-Man will block. Oops. Villain heals 2 damage, which he doesn't have anything to heal. And then, yeah, so I shouldn't have been that scared about it, but it is best to be safe than sorry. And here comes my other encounter card. Blockade. Okay, well, I got something for the Milano to do at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I could just, yeah, no big deal. Okay, cool. So this is my plan. I'm gonna get Plasma Pistol down. And then get my other powered gauntlet down, one that I didn't discard. And now I'm sitting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am fully Iron Man by my turn 3. So we'll actually, yeah, it really doesn't matter. We're going to get rid of all 6 of these no matter what. So we're going to thwart 2, ready up, thwart 2, get rid of it, and then Milano. And 1 damage from the gauntlets. Why not 1 damage from the plasma pistol? And now we're Iron Man. There's Pepper Potts. Unfortunately, no double resource to use with her. We do have Emergency, which is nice here, just in case he draws a scheme activation. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I take 2 indirect damage. He's going to attack. I'll take it. 4 plus boost. Total Annihilation. So that would be a good one. That would have been a mean one for him to have last time, but it's not now. 3, 4, 5. Do I have a gotcha? Nope. And counter card, Cruel Intentions. Counter card and give himself a boost card. So here's the encounter card, here's the boost card. Yeah. Dark Dealings. There's the scheme with +1 scheme. So he's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3 plus boost. So 1 damage to me and another activation. So still 1, 2, 3 plus boost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is still not a big deal. Yeah. Oh, -1 from emergency because I'm probably not going to find a good use for it anyways. Well, no. I don't think I'll waste that on that because I can easily get rid of 6 threat there. So, just kidding. We're going to keep that. So, alright. Let's get Ms. Peppa out here. Now, my HP is starting to look like I need an ally out. So my goals here are to get an ally and Pepper out. Shouldn't be that difficult. So 1, 2, 3 for Pepper. And then I can use Pepper for 1 resource, Enhanced Awareness to get Spider-Girl out. 2, I'm going to keep Repulsor Blast, because now is when we're going to start needing to speed things up. Well, actually, I can do 4 Thwart, and then my calculus is still the same, right? So if I did 4 Thwart, 5 Thwart with Spider-Girl, my calculus is still the same about trying to keep this threat under control, because he would be at 3, he would need a boost of... he would need a boost of 3 in order to complete this from 1 scheme. So I may actually, sorry, I didn't explain very clearly. So if I thwart for 2, 4, I use this as a resource to Repulsor Blast and just start burning him down. And then I thwart with Spider-Girl. This goes down to 1, it goes back up to 3 on the beginning of his turn. So he would need a boost of 3 in order to scheme me out. I actually think that's a fair risk for speed in this case. So we'll use this as a resource for Repulsor Blast. So we're doing 1 plus 2, 3. Nope. Oh. Alright, well, I paid for that. 1, 2, 3. Those are a lot of good cards that I did not want to see discarded. And we'll do what I said. 4 Thwart. Thwart with Spider-Girl. Power Gauntlets. We'll keep the Plasma Pistol. Yeah, we'll keep the Plasma Pistol activation. It's not really going to do anything for me right now, so I get 1 card. Shuffle. 6 cards. Encounter card. 5th turn. So he is now going to attack. Spider-Girl will block for these 2 boosts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. New encounter card. Overwhelming Force. Highest cost upgrade or support I control. Ooh. Pepper, you know I love you, but 6 HP is a lot, and I'm not going to get through my deck again. So, bye. Yikes. Business problems. It's actually not the worst thing in the world. I'm going to flip and exhaust. Yeah, for sure. Flip and exhaust. Now I can Futurist to get a Genius in hand. And we'll flip back up. We'll get Ironheart out. Draw a card. Now might not be a horrible time to get Brawn out either. Yeah, so we'll do 1, 2, 3 to get Brawn out. This is massive 5 HP. And now the real question is, do I just start going face? I mean, Repulsor Blast, Supersonic. Oh, could I have paid some science resources in here? Nope. I could use the Milano for it, though. So if I thwart, and I use the Milano as a science resource. I can get rocket boots up, do 2 damage. Well, do 8 damage by paying for this, 2 damage on his next phase, and then hold on to a repulsor blast. It's not a horrible idea actually, because we do need to start getting him down. Once again, I'm leaving myself open to like a a 3 boost scheme killing me, or flipping the scheme, not even killing me. So I'll do that. So thwart for 1 with her, attack for 1 with him. Because of his ability, I remove a threat from a scheme. So 1 damage on the villain, 2 threat off the scheme. 2 threat off the scheme. Actually, I would want to do it in a slightly different order. So I'm definitely going to attack with her, thwart with her. So I'll remove 1 from there. But now I want a supersonic punch. So I'll use this as a science resource to activate my boots. Now I'm doing 8 damage as the supersonic punches. So I'm going to do exactly 8 damage to advance him. When he advances, discard the top 4 cards. Oh, there's a Balloon Engineer. Okay, so here's an Engineer. This goes up because he showed up. And yes, I forgot to pay my actual supersonic punch. And now since I'm airborne, oh, this is going to work perfectly. I'm going to power gauntlets, airborne, 2 damage. 1 damage from Brawn, kills the engineer, oops. Kills the engineer, thwarts 1, and we will use 1 of our plasma pistol charges. I'm being really careful not to, because I still actually am tenuously at 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I have to make sure I don't get rid of that. But not a big deal. 6, there's my other gauntlet. And there's my 1 science resource. Holy cow. Yeah, I didn't really build this deck around science resource, or science resources getting his boots activated all the time. So he's going to activate now. 3/4 plus boost. Ironheart will jump in front. Gives an additional boost card. So lots of damage coming and killing Miss Ironheart. Thankfully, I think that Total Annihilation, I don't know, is that the only overkill boost attack card there is? Also, since he activated, since his 3rd stage, after he activates, we resolve this. And so that fires off and does 2 indirect damage, which we'll just have Brawn take. And encounter card. Hull Breach, exhaust the Milano. Big whoop. Okay. We will get our other powered gauntlets out. I always struggle with board space over here. Now I can get rid of that with nothing on my conscience. So honestly, we have a good chance of killing him this turn. So let's do the thing that we know we need to do. Let's thwart for 4. Wait. We'll thwart for 2. We'll keep this ready. We'll attack for 1. Get rid of a threat with his ability. So I am still technically above my minimum health. So let's pay for this to activate boots. So these are now doing 2 damage each, so 4 damage. And now we can Supersonic Punch and Repulsor Blast to probably finish him off. So the Supersonic Punch is 8. Oh, I do not have the resources. Oh, so sad. So sad. Wait. No, yeah, I can. All right, 1, 2, 3. No, never mind. Because I can do 1 damage with me. I could gamble with a Repulsor Blast. So 1 damage with me brings him to 11. I can get out Hulk, which gets him down to 8. And then save save Supersonic Punch for next turn to finish him. Like a guaranteed finish. I like that actually. I like that a lot. So it's going to be 1 more turn than I would have liked, but the damage just doesn't work out here. Probably because I haven't been able to be chipping him down with my other power gauntlet and all that this whole time. I do have 1 extra damage with plasma pistol if I wanted it, but that's not going to matter. So let's do that. Let's get the Hulk out for... Please don't draw a science resource. I just talked about how I don't have any science resources in my deck. So we'll attack for 3. And when he attacks, we discard the top card, and it's a wild. Oh, yikes. Alright, whatever. So deal 1 damage to everybody. Frick. Killed Brawn. Okay, this is dumb. 1 damage to him, 1 damage to him. Then he does 2 damage with his fist, and then he discards himself. So this was actually really dumb, because now I'm going to face tank Drang's activation, and that's not going to be pretty. Whoops. Oh well, I rolled the dice. I don't have very many of those Wilders. I have a few of them in there, but my Power and All of Us's are in here already, so whatever. Throw up 6. Just please don't like double activating against me here. So he's gonna activate. He can't reasonably kill me, I don't think, but I'm gonna defend this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus boost, 5, 6. So I take 5. And encounter card is Goblin Glider. Nice. Okay, perfect. So we'll ready up. Thwart for 2. Can we get an ally out to boost our health? We sure can. Ooh, hell, we could probably get Nick Fury out to burst our Okay, don't get too greedy here, bud. So 1, and we can get an endurance out. So we'll say we want to get those 2 out. Well, okay, 1, 2, 3. I would love to get Blade out. Oh, right, Milano. 1, 2, 3, 4. To get out Nick Fury, draw 3 cards. I can probably play one of these 2 and a Supersonic. But it's probably a higher percentage to go with Repulsor Blast instead of Supersonic. So we're going to pay 1 resource, 2, 3, 4 to get Nick Fury out to draw 3 cards. Okay. So he's got 3 health. We will activate our boots. We will get endurance out for 3 health. And then, yeah, we don't quite have the resources for Blade and Repulsor. Since boots are activated, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Now all I need to do is draw 1 energy card with Repulsor Blast. 1, oh, there it is. Literally, okay, 2. So I did 5 damage with that Repulsor. And that is that. So 6, 9. So 9 health, so exactly on hero score. You know, without the Hulk smash thing going on, that would have been a much nicer, cleaner board. But it's fine. Standard 2, Expert 2, no big deal.